I've never been loved before. Not till I met you. I've been touched and tolerated, said to be impressive but not respected. Many look at me and assume, but they don't know. They cry, but you're so beautiful. But beauty can't buy me love any more than money can. Beauty left me high and dry. It was not enough to make him love me. Not like you do. They say, oh, you should never have a problem getting a man. But what kind of man was the question? Would he use me, abuse me? Could he hold me tight, treat me right? Or would I emotionally sit on a shelf like his trophy, only to be shown any kind of care when taken down to impress an audience because I am beautiful? See, I've never been loved. I've had some love the length of my hair, the thin size of my waist, the melodies that come from my lips and the motion of my hips, but he never loved me. He loved the idea of me, the perception of him with me, the concept of me being his. He loved everything but me. Beauty afforded me nothing I needed. It allowed me to be deceived because I thought he was after me. But truth is, he didn't even see me. He only saw that woman I see reflected in me in shiny surfaces, grinning at me as if she knows something I don't. The satisfaction she got from his infatuation with her. But me, I was left feeling empty. See, I've never been loved. I've had some pretend, in the place of truth, a scandalous grin, faking the funk as I woke up to realize his heart was never home. Unexpected pain, feeling like a hunter's prey. I had to snap out of thinking life was just supposed to be this way. I thought I would never find that true, authentic, unconditional, inspirational, the reason why I sing type of love. Because I've never been loved before. Until you. I remember the first time I heard her cry. I didn't know what had happened, but I knew life had wronged her. And as she tried to muffle the sounds, I wondered why. Would anything or anyone hurt something so beautiful and flawless in my sight? She was my everything. I knew nothing but her. I saw the world through her, and if the world could hurt her, so I wanted no parts of it because all I needed was her. As time went on, breadcrumbs were left. Clues to the pain behind her smile, hints of the struggle involved in creating the childhood atmosphere that my childhood friends were sometimes jealous of. See, Neverland existed for only Peter Pan, my brother, and me. A place where our imagination soared and no harm could come in. She was my first captivated audience. As she endured plays and musicals from a half pint with a still developing voice, a small acoustic guitar, and my very first Casio keyboard, with storylines that didn't always have concrete endings, nor a real point. Yet, each one was her favorite one. Music and incense and my favorite breakfast smells in the air when I awake. How I loved to hear whatever song she had to sing. Those were the days before I understood what life had done, how it stole her voice, and in its place, memories of how she would play. She was our designated roller for all our neighborhood kickball games. In the wintertime, snowball fights all day. Our little pool outside in the projects bright and early so that the water could be warmed by the sun. And from there, our taste buds were getting ready for the iced tea she had sitting in the windowsill as it too was being kissed by the sun. And undoubtedly mixed with love as everything she ever made for us ever was. I never knew we were poor. We had everything we ever needed and more. I knew needy kids, and that just wasn't us. She was so good with it that we thought we were rich. Then life took its toll. And no matter how hard she tried, reality she could no longer hide. See, I watched her every move. Tears enough to fill a reservoir. I heard them as they hit the floor, but still a smile emerged through the door as she kept pace with life, never faltering, still standing tall, even though it threw everything at her it could, she would not fall. Not even for the death of her one true love, she still hid her pain to protect us from life's harm. She may not have been able to shelter us from everything, but she gave it everything she had and then some. How I wish I could take away the tears accompanied by sleepless nights. I pray for her smile to become genuine happiness and for her song to be sung once more. I ask God to make life return to her everything that it has stolen tenfold. Let her have peace and joy. Lord, please For her, all that a woman who has selflessly dedicated her life to the care of us deserves. Because I am still forever haunted by the first time I heard my mother cry.